There's plenty of hamburger in there along with the gravy. Howdy folks, I'm Martha. I'll be doing kitchen action. Dorothy's editing the video, and we both welcome you to Hirschberger's Miracle Homestead. The kitchen action today is one of our favorite breakfast foods for supper. Depending where you're from, you call it evening meal dinner, but we have always called our evening meal supper. So supper it is in this household. What is our favorite breakfast meal that we're having for supper? It will be pancakes, scrambled eggs, and hamburger gravy to go over pancakes topped with the pancake syrup. And we want to give a hearty welcome to our new subscribers and those of you who are new to our channel. We're so glad you found us. Hope you enjoy the video and then consider subscribing. And for those of you who have been with us for a while, we're so grateful for your continued support. Thank you very much. Alrighty, let's come in and go across the ingredients, and we'll hop back here to the stove because they need 2 burners and an electric skillet. So for our pancakes, we will need the pancake mix, milk, oil, and eggs at room temperature. I know you can make pancakes from scratch, but the pancake mix we use is a Aunt Jemima pancake mix. And you can get 2 of them. We use the one that it takes the mix, the milk, oil, and eggs. That's our favorite pancake mix.
Yes, I know it says Pearl Milling Company, but I will always think of it as Aunt Jemima.
And then for the scrambled eggs, we need eggs at room temperature, some milk. It won't take all of this. I just poured some here. Seasoned with salt and pepper. And then for the hamburger gravy, we'll need the ground beef, the beef broth, and this is broth left from a roast that we had. And then seasoned with salt and pepper and thickened with all-purpose flour and some milk. Alrighty, I have things lined up on the countertop here that I will need. I'm going to start out with the hamburger gravy and try to get that going and maybe finished up till the eggs and the pancakes all need my attention. So in goes the hamburger. And this hamburger was prepared and in the freezer that all I had to do is pull it out. It was seasoned with salt and pepper and good to go. And in goes the beef broth. One nice thing about this, you can decide if you want a lot of hamburger in your gravy or if you want to stretch it out and just add more liquid to it, and the hamburger gravy will still be good, but it will stretch your hamburger. So I think I will add just a little bit more liquid to it. I can rinse the jar out. There we go. Now I get this in the dishwasher and out of the way. Turn the burner on. A little bit more salt. And just a touch of pepper for us. You can season it with as much salt and pepper as you want. Putting a wooden spoon across the top should prevent it from boiling up and over. Should I be at another area of the kitchen and not right here with it, keeping attention to it like I need to. I'm going to mix the pancake mix together so it can sit a little bit before I actually use it. I'm going to mix my wet ingredients together first. And I'm going to whisk this before I add the oil. In goes the oil. And now the pancake mix. All right, we just want to combine this well, but you don't have to mix and mix. If there's a few lumps in it, that's fine, and then there'll be a fluffier pancake. Now I'm just to scrape the sides down. It can sit and rest until we are ready for it. The next thing I'm going to do is make the thickening for the gravy. And I like to pour mine in a jar and be able to shake it. Put a little bit of milk in first. And some of the flour. I don't have it measured out how much. I just put some in. A little bit more milk. Put the lid on and now shake it. Now I usually hold it over the sink just in case I make a mess. And now I take it one step further. Dorothy doesn't do it. She has a whole different way of mixing up her thickenings. But I like to run it through a sieve just in case there's any little lumps there. It won't get in my gravy. And guess what? Both ways work. There's often more than one way of doing something, and the end product is the same. As you can see, the gravy is at a boil. I'm going to let it boil just a few minutes to make sure that hamburger gets nice and toasty warm. Actually, by now it would be toasty hot. One advantage of putting it in a measuring cup is you have a spout to pour it in. Add a little bit more. Now I want to bring it back up to a rolling boil. Let's go ahead and finish it off. There's plenty of hamburger in there along with the gravy. Alrighty, it's rolling boil. I'm going to turn the burner off, put the lid on, and tuck it away in the back here until we're ready for it. Alrighty, we are ready to go in with the eggs. Alrighty, it's time to stir the eggs. The gravy is done, and while I was doing the eggs, I had a major interruption, which I'll tell you about in a minute. A tip to using an electric skillet. When you're ready to plug it up, be sure to plug it into the skillet first and then into the outlet. If you plug it into the outlet first, the end of the cord that goes into the skillet is hot and it can bite you, it can shock you. So be sure to plug it into the skillet and then into the outlet. Our major interruption while filming was when I changed the battery on the camera. The camera malfunctioned, was not working, so we used the phone as a backup to film making of the pancakes. And now we're doing a voiceover because the mic on the phone did not pick up the volume very well. Making pancakes can be a fun experience for children if they're in the kitchen with you. You can make them in animal shapes, shapes of letters, and shapes of numbers.
Pancakes are a great item to have on a brunch menu because of the various toppings you can use with them. You can, of course, have pancakes with butter and syrup, and you could also build a pancake sandwich, which would be a pancake with butter and syrup, scrambled eggs, and then another pancake on top of that with butter and syrup. Or you could have different gravies for the pancakes. Today we have hamburger gravy. Mom used to make a gravy using cream of chicken soup. That was very good also. Pancakes are also good with a fruit topping. Today we used apple pie filling with a dollop of Cool Whip, and that was very good.
And now when you're ready to unplug everything, unplug the cord from the outlet first and then the skillet. The next thing I'm going to do is make the thickening for it. That phone has been my challenge the last couple times I filmed. Well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the video of doing the pancakes and eggs and hamburger gravy. I was glad I had a phone for a backup, but when I went to the camera to fix what I needed to fix, I went to YouTube University, and it was a simple, quick fix. So we're back in business with the camera. And now for the golden thought. O Lord, thou art my God. I will exalt thee. I will praise thy name. For thou hast done wonderful things. Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth. Isaiah 25:1. And we truly can praise the name of the Lord, because his faithfulness and truth stands yesterday, today, and forevermore. So as we're in this busy Christmas season, as our minds are drawn heavenward to God, let's just claim Isaiah 25:1. O Lord, thou art my God. I will exalt thee. I will praise thy name, for thou hast done wonderful things. Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth. We thank you again for joining us in the kitchen today, and with that, God bless.